Well, hi, everybody. This is your stay at home grandma, and I'm exhausted. Well, I was tired when I got up this morning in the first place, but I had to get up because I had to do some banking. And since my bank is open on Saturday till 1 o'clock, I figured I'd get there early. Well, there was nobody there when we, well, there was people there, but not a whole lot. So the day started out good. And so all I wanted to do was go to Aldis, get some eggs and a few things, go to Walgreens, and I decided that I was going to get my paper towels from there because they are $5 for a pack of six, and they're pretty large, so that's good. But okay, the other thing is that they always have a sale, like they had 50% off. So I got three of them because I'm finding that my toilet paper I get from Amazon because I get it cheap, but my and my Kleenex I get from Amazon because I also get it cheap, and then I get discounts and all that for being a reviewer and stuff like that. However, not so much with the paper towel. So that's why I get it at Walgreens. That's one of the first places. So I had put it in whatever. Okay, so and then I needed some adhesive for my teeth, and I needed. I'm going to show you what I got. I only got three things. The reason being, all this is so crowded that my husband and I just looked at each other and said, "Oh no, not today," because I'm already tired. He's already tired. We're feeling that old age thing sometime, and it's been cold and kind of damp, and then the sun comes out, then the sun goes back in, then it comes back out. It's been playing with us. Okay, I'm telling you. Hey, ray of sunshine, how are you? But so that makes my knees kind of ache and everything like that. This makes me, but I was already tired because my girlfriend, one of my friends, woke me up at like I want to say around 8 because she went to the bank with me. We belong to the Federal Credit Union, so we had to do some stuff and whatever. Anyway, so I get to Walgreens finally. Okay, after we sit in all these parking lot for a minute and look at all the cars, and then we looked at all the kids. I believe that they let the kids loose from the kindergarten because that's about the age that they were. Every other kid was like a kindergarten age or an infant age. And they were all running towards Aldi's. Okay. I love kids. My grandkids are coming over tonight. However, they were already screaming, going into, screaming like, I want this and I want that. And mommy, can I have this? And mommy, can I get in the shopping cart and everything like that? I did not want to hear it today. So I was afraid that one of them might run me over with the cart. You know what I'm saying? Or steal my cookies out the cart or whatever. So I said, we'll go to Waldi's like Aldi's like one day next week because I didn't need eggs, but I needed them, because I was running out of eggs. And again, I'm telling you, where I'm at, I'm on the outskirts of the city, which is still Delaware City. However, it's country. So there's no little general store across the street from me. All there is the church, the houses, the new development is on this side of me. Okay, but and then the other side is part of the barracks, and I thought that they were all gone, but some of them are still there, but then they're up the road too. And then there's nothing but woods. And right now there's only one way in and one way out because they're fixing the other road. So anyhow, so we get to Walgreens. We get into Walgreens. Hey Renee, how you doing? We get into Walgreens, and the two ladies that were there that worked, they looked like there was only two of them. They greeted me. They were nice and everything, showed me where everything is. I had to go to the ladies' room, so she let me into the ladies' room and everything. Very nice. Walgreens, establishment's always been nice to me, but they were super nice. Okay, walk out of there, go around and get my little things that I need, and there's this little kid running up and down the aisle. Oh, I can't do this. That makes me dizzy just thinking about it. Up and down, up and down. And I wanted to ask the kid, where was your mother? But I've learned to keep my teachers, my school teacher things to myself now because Really, Renee? I actually, Walgreens has a good sale. And this is why I said earlier when I first came on that I get my paper towel from there because that's the cheapest place that I can get it. And it's Scott paper towel, but they're the $5 rolls. There's 6 in a package and they're $5, but they always have a sale on them. So it's like 50% off. It was 50% off today. But anyway, this kid is running up and down the aisle, pulling. I said, please, whoever this is, come get me. And then I'm saying, I'm looking for the adult, right? And I'm not seeing anybody. I said, well, maybe his mother left him or her, I don't know what it was, left him here because she got sick of him. Finally, this woman comes and she says, I've been looking all up and down for you. Where have you been? First of all, okay, he looked to be about maybe 3 years old, maybe 4. So why wouldn't she have him in the shopping cart? But I digress. Anyway, so I'll show you what I got for Walgreens because, I mean, some of these parents today, I don't understand it, but hey, maybe you might. Okay, because that was just, Anyway, I got 3 things. That's how much I did not want to go shopping today. 3. I got Fixodent, the grip hold for my teeth. Okay, that's what I got. Oh, I got paper towel. I did get that, but that's in the other room, in the bathrooms. I have paper towel in the basement, but I'm telling you, I got this dental bath for my dentures because they have to be, and I've been cleaning them, but they really need to be cleaned in the bath. And I don't know, like I said, where half of my stuff is. And if you all laugh at me, I will walk through this computer. Y'all like to see me try that. Anyway, these were 4 for, I think, $2 or something like that. But they're the candy corns, but I only got a little bag because they figure it's break time. Only got a little bag because I know me and these candy corns. So that's all I got. And I got the heck up out of there. I jumped in the car and I said to my husband, drive. It was just crazy. They were just out there. And like I said, it looked like some kindergarten bus or 2 or 3 had dropped them off and everything like that. But they were with their parents. But then this one, I'm like looking up and down the aisle trying to find his mother. And I'm saying, yeah, I made that. Well, I didn't actually make the whole lamp. I made the shade. And I actually just cleaned it up and everything like that. My husband got it for me at one of those yard sales. And I just completely just fluffed it up. I have nothing else to do. So I usually just try to use my time wisely. It was not wise. Again, I say not wise to if anybody goes shopping on Saturday, I admire you because I usually don't do it. And why I could to the bank, I understand. That's when and then we went to breakfast. Okay. And then my friend brought me home because she had to go to work. And my husband was ready to go shopping. He never even said anything to me because usually he'll say, it's Saturday. And I kind of knew, but didn't know. Because like I said, I've been sleepy all day. Because when I get off from here, I'm putting that stuff up. I'm going to go take a nap before the little rugrats come because they're coming about 6 o'clock or so. But they got to go get food because I'm not cooking anything. I've already established that with my middle granddaughter. And they'll be over in the room. All right. But unbelievable. I have never seen so many rugrats before in my life, all in one place, in Aldis. So imagine, if you will, for a minute, go with me there, okay? The cashiers and the stockers, the stock the shelves and everything. I'm sure they were because I know mine were. I mean, my son, he pulled this one temper tantrum one time when we were down. Yeah, I don't go on Saturdays. Sometimes I go on Sundays because there's not a lot of cars around here. and stuff like that. And I go between the hours of when I'm not in church, right? But yeah, but my son pulled a temper tantrum once. He was about 3, and he decided to throw himself on the ground and start screaming and kicking. Well, me being the entertainer that I am, threw myself on the ground and started screaming and kicking with him. I'm like, I don't want to do it either. And people are looking at me. The mothers, okay, because most mothers at that particular time either had their kids or didn't have their kids because they like to go shopping without their kids, okay? But I took him because I figured we would go to lunch and everything like that. Well, he felt like it was time for lunch, and it was like 10 o'clock or something like that. So he just threw himself down. So I threw himself down. He gets up and says, "Get up, mommy. Get up, mommy. Mommy, get up." And I'm like, "No, not getting up." And the people, the men didn't kind of get it, but the mothers did. Okay, I really did. I just threw myself down. Oh my God, in Goodwill. I love to go to Goodwill. I love it because I love redoing things, as you well know. That's what I do. But I have to go to Goodwill and peek around and everything like that. Usually I go at school when school is in, except maybe they may have a couple of little kids or stuff like that. So they're in the carts usually. I will refuse to go to Goodwill when the school is out. Okay. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. I pulled the temperature, and he talked about it for years. It traumatized him. So every time he would, and then one time he did something. I took him in the bathroom because I said, I'm going to spank. I wasn't going to spank him, and I said, I'm going to spank you in the bathroom. He's crying and everything. And then so this woman behind me says, "What's wrong with him? Is he okay?" And so he's going to be fine. He says, "My mommy's going to spank me." I said, mm-hmm. I think he thought the woman was going to take up for him. And the woman says, "Well, what did you do?" "I wasn't behaving." The woman said, "You want me to spank him or you want to spank him?" And we just, because, we were laughing and everything like that. And she was an older woman. And she said, "You want me to spank him or you want to spank him?" She said, "What do you think?" She said, "Mine might be." And then he's scared now. Okay. He's like, no. And I'm like, neither of us are going to spank you. I said, "But I am not going to tolerate your foolishness." I'm surprised that Renee, I know probably Ray never heard, but I'm surprised that he didn't tell you the stories where I would show up in places that he wasn't supposed to be. And he still wonders, well, he doesn't wonder this, well, he doesn't, but he did wonder how I got there. But anyway, I'm never, ever, ever going to try that again. That was beyond. And like I said to my husband, I said, "Yeah, it's Saturday." He said, "Yeah, I know." And he just drove. And like I said, we went to Walmart, we got what we needed, and we were gone. You never heard that story? He remembered most of them. I know he told it once. But yeah, the woman said, "You want me to spank him or you want to spank him? What you want to do?" And so we looked at her. I said, "I don't know." She said, "Because I don't like well-behaved. I only like well-behaved kids." I said, "Me too." That was funny. Yep. But anyhow, I also came on because I had a good encounter with my insurance man for Medicare. And so I'm changing insurance companies as of January the 1st. I will no longer be with Cigna. I will be with Aetna. And I'm going to actually have him on because he does insurance. He encompasses all things. He does death insurance, life insurance, so forth and so on. And then, of course, Medicare. One of the things that I liked about him that I have not encountered with other people is that he listens. Okay. And I don't need heavy insurance because we have to have Medicare because, hey, she spins, how you doing? We have to have Medicare. That's what the guidelines say because I had, VA medical, but I don't have medical. I have medical, complete medical, but I don't have dental and vision with them because I'm Champ VA. Okay, I'm not. What's the other one? Where he retired and stuff like that. He was wounded, so he's got 100% disability. So that makes them, be on. Made me be on, the medical part, and the medical part is fine. But the perks that he gave me, that he talked about with me, um, none of the other. I have like Part A, Part B, and Part C. Nobody ever talked to me about him. And then when he got finished talking to me about him and explained everything to me, I said, "How much is it going to cost?" Because it hasn't cost me anything. No, it did in the beginning. Yeah. No, I thought someone was knocking at my door. I hear these knocks, but it's these old windows. And it cost me a little bit, but then when I got on Cigna, it didn't cost me anything. But there's some things that I didn't like about Cigna, but we won't go there. But he said, no, it won't cost you anything, because I got on I think it's an alpha thing where I'm still VA and, whatever. So they work together. Anyway, but I invited him on because, he was talking to me about other insurances and stuff like that and whatever. And like I have like USAA for car and house and everything like that. And he said that's the best that you can get because they're really good. So but he was talking to me about insurance and it's different things and different platforms and investing and all that kind of stuff, which I'm trying to do now a little bit more. So I'm going to have him on. So he texted me back this morning and said, "Thank you so much for blah, 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 so forth and so on." So I wrote him back and I said, yeah. I said, "Is Wednesday good?" And then we'll pick a date and then he'll have him on, because I think that people, and especially after I had the fire, I realized, I have always realized, because my mother was a stickler about her insurance and, the house insurance and everything like that. However, I did not realize the extent of good insurances, because I've had good insurances, and then because I was always on my husband's insurance. I've had good insurance, I've had bad insurance, whatever. So he actually explained, we spent about 2.5 hours on the phone, and he said he spends that with all of his people. Okay. And he explained insurance and, talked about different things and different techniques and how you can get, it said it's better for you to have some insurance than no insurance. You know what I mean? So I invited him on. So tell a friend. Who is this now? Wait a minute. I got to get my phone. Oh, God. They always want me. Yep. You right there. Yeah. Hello? 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 Okay. I don't know. She must have butt dialed me. Anyway, he spent a lot of time talking to me and explaining things to me. He explained to me a little bit about, investments that I never even heard of. Okay. That are, a little bit, you put in a little bit of money so you get, like, the you get perks from it. Eventually, it doesn't come overnight, but I think that we need to, and especially since when I came out of the fire and I started talking to some of my neighbors, like when we had a fire down the street. Now you're never stuck. You're never stuck with an insurance. But about 10 years ago, we had a fire down the street at the end of the street. And so my neighbor had to move out of her house. So she was telling me everything like that. What I did not know that I knew with my insurance was that my neighbor had to pay her rent. To rent, she had to go someplace and rent someplace until they fixed her house. So she was paying her mortgage and rent. No, it's never too late to invest. I mean, I'm actually looking at some other companies too, so I'm going to bring them on and let them tell you. But I thought, you know, I think about things all the time. I'm just one of them thinkers, whatever. And I'm thinking, okay, if this is a good thing for me, I might as well let all my friends know. And then they decide. Now he covers Pennsylvania and Delaware, and I think New Jersey, but he's just took his test for his universal license or something like that. So, but he will give you people to talk to in other states. So I thought that was good. Anywho, okay, I'm tired of ranting about the little rugrats, and I got to get ready for mine. So I am going to put everything up, lay down, and try to go to sleep for a minute because when they come in, they want grandma. So I will talk to you all later. I love you. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. Hold your family close. But by and I might be back on again. All right. I'll talk to you all soon. Love you all. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Renee. Bye-bye.